Hey guys, what is up? This is just one of my first random podcasts, and yeah, my mom here. We're discussing a subject area, a document that she gives to her class to to train them to understand just writing and picking up subject areas and just picking up the understanding of what writers put into articles. From the reader's perspective. So anyway, the comprehension. So, she was just sharing the document that she, provided to the class, and it was just so profound. And I wanted to just say, Mom, let me just put this up quick. Let me just record this, because this document, I've never heard of it before. From Gary V, from all the talking heads that tell us that sleep is you're wasting time, like you should be going 24 hours a day, like go, like get what you want. And hearing this from mommy, kind of saying this is just the opposite, but they're facts that she provided me. And I wanted Mom, welcome to the show. Say hi.
Hi, how are you all?
Yeah, so Mom, I wanted you to just read just the top part. I mean, you don't have to go through all the full breakdown in depth, but you kind of choose some of the parts that we said, hey, especially that part about being an actually a enhancer, natural enhancer, and a boost for people. So this is about sleeping. So Mom, take it away.
So this article is adapted from The Best Thing You Can Do for Your Health, Sleep Well by Matthew Walker from The Guardian. It was done February 9th, 2019. And it says, do you think you got enough sleep this past week? Can you remember the last time you woke? You woke up without an alarm clock, feeling refreshed, not needing caffeine? If the answer to any of these questions is no, you are not alone. 2/3 of adults throughout all developed nations fail to obtain the recommended 8 hours of nightly sleep. It says insufficient sleep is now one of the most significant lifestyle factors influencing whether or not you will develop Alzheimer's disease. During sleep, a remarkable switch system in the brain called the glymphatic system kicks into high gear. As you enter deep sleep, this sanitization system cleanses the brain of a sticky, toxic protein linked to Alzheimer's known as beta amyloid. Without sufficient sleep, you fail to get that power cleanse. With each passing night of insufficient sleep, that Alzheimer's disease risk escalates, like compounding interest on a loan. It says also, perhaps you have also noticed a desire to eat more. And it is no coincidence. Too little sleep swells concentration of a hormone that makes you feel hungry while suppressing a companion hormone that otherwise signals food satisfaction. Despite being full, you will still want to eat more. It's a recipe linked to weight gain in sleep-deficient adults and children alike. It says, routinely sleeping less than 6 hours a night also compromises your immune system, significantly increasing your risk of cancer. So much so that recently the WHO, World Health Organization, classified any form of nighttime shift work as a probable carcinogen.
Wow.
So inadequate sleep, even moderate reduction of 2 to 3 hours for just 1 week, disrupts blood sugar level so profoundly that you would be classified as pre-diabetic. Short sleeping increases the likelihood of your coronary arteries becoming blocked, and brittle, setting you on a path toward cardiovascular disease, stroke, and congestive heart failure. Strikingly, all it takes is 1 hour of lost sleep, as demonstrated by a global experiment performed on 1.6 billion people across more than 60 countries twice a year, otherwise known as daylight saving times. In the spring, when we lose 1 hour of sleep, there is a 24% increase in heart attacks the following day. In the autumns, we gain an hour of sleep opportunity, and there is a 21% reduction in heart attacks. Most of us think little of losing an hour of sleep, yet it is anything but trivial. So, sleep disruption has further been associated with all major psychiatric conditions, including depression, anxiety, and suicidality. Indeed, in the research from Matthew Walker, he said that over the past 20 years, we have not been able to find a single major psychiatric condition in which sleep is normal. Science is therefore proving the prophetic wisdom of Charlotte Bronte, who stated that a ruffled mind makes a restless pillow. I believe it is therefore time for us as individuals and as nation to reclaim our right to a full night of sleep without embarrassment or the terrible stigma of laziness. I fully understand that this prescription of which I write requires a shift in our cultural, professional, and global appreciation of sleep. Put simply, sleep, a consistent 7 to 9 hour opportunity each night, is the single most effective thing we can do to reset our brain and body health each day. And the reason I love, revere, and adore sleep. Very important.
Well, thank you, Mom, for...
And those were just areas that I picked out. It still has more. And an important one I see here. It says, add to above physical and mental health consequences up, and a significantly, scientifically validated link becomes easier to accept. It says the shorter you sleep, the shorter your life. Recent finding demonstrates that individuals who routinely sleep 5 hours a night have a whopping 65% increased risk of dying at any moment in time, relative to those getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. It says the elastic band of sleep deprivation can stretch only so far before it snaps.
Mom, I mean, Mom's enunciations, I mean, you know, she speaks like this, you know, naturally. You know, ever since I'm growing up, you know, Mom is about speaking with clarity. So I'm sure you guys, you know, wherever you are in the world watching this, I'm sure you understand and understood clearly, you know, what Mama just said. And Mama, I want to thank you for taking the time, because I know this is random. Like, guys, I just came out, I hook up the camera, hook up the microphone, and I said, Mom, we need to share this, because just what she started to read, you know, it was just very important. Like, millennials don't know about this. We're told to do different, and we need to extend our lifespan. You know, now we're having kids, you know, now we're taking care of the younger generation. So we have to ensure that we're around, that we're doing the right things to extend our time and sustain our life, to be here, to be here for our families. And you know, to live and experience a good life and to find God, you know, and to make sure that everything is good with God. So, yeah, thanks, Mom, for sharing this. Is there, I think you missed out. I didn't hear the part where you said, what the benefit. There was this one benefit in the one benefit, and I was saying, you know, even the kids in colleges at GC Foster, and, you know, where you lecture, they would find it as a one benefit where it said sleep was it's like a secret. It was a secret nugget.
Okay.
Let me see if I hold on. Ready.
It says sleep is perhaps the greatest legal performance enhancing drug that few people are taking advantage of. If you obtain less than 8 hours of sleep a night, and especially less than 6 hours a night, the following happens. 1. Time to physical exhaustion drops by 10 to 30%, as does aerobic output. Limb extension force and vertical jump heights are reduced. Peak and sustained muscle strength decrease. Add to this the cardiac, metabolic, and respiratory effects. It says that higher rates of lactic acid buildup and reduction in blood oxygen saturation, with converse increase in carbon dioxide, due in part to a reduction in the amount of air that the lungs can expire in a sleep deficient state. And then there is injury risk. Relative to sleeping 9 hours a night, sleeping 5 to 6 hours a night will increase your chances of injury across a season by more than 200%. So that's for the athletes. Athletes need to get the required amount of sleep, at least 8 hours to 9 hours per night.
And if athletes, if you know that's you know somewhat of an enhancer for them, a natural enhancer. I can just imagine for the average man, the average, you know, woman. Of course, it's gonna, you know, extend our lifespan. So
an
assist
athlete,
us.
it is saying that an athlete will definitely improve his or her performance by just getting adequate sleep.
Guys, yeah, I'm gonna, you know, I'm sure you got some value from this. You know, like, subscribe. I'll be doing, you know, just random more sharing that information, and yeah, you know, give Mommy a round of applause. You know, Leodis Douglas, you know, woman of God. Thank you so much for being here, Mommy. Thank you so much for, you know,
You're indeed welcome.
Sharing this word. And yeah, guys, have a good one. Take heed, share the knowledge, and we'll see you again. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye. Say bye, Mom.